everyone, welcome to Sweet Tomato Vine Homestead. I'm Linda. Today I'm in my garden. I am out. I'm going to be harvesting some strawberries. I'm also going to be harvesting some of my bok choy and some greens to make me some pho. And so I also will be showing you all the new drip tape that I have gotten in. And this is going to be my first time using it, so I will be showing you all how I'll be using the drip tape in the garden. So y'all, let's get started. Okay, time to harvest a few strawberries. Okay, this is my strawberry harvest. Okay, y'all, I had to take a quick break so that I can let y'all see the size of this strawberry. This strawberry came off the plant that fell out of the container and fell behind the raised bed and planted itself in ground. So this just shows us what a difference it makes when you can grow your food in ground. This strawberry is huge. And let's give it a taste. It is so sweet. It is so delicious. It is so good. And it has already painted my tongue red. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of this, and then we'll get back to work. First, I'm going to give me some of these red mustard greens. I'm going to cut them like cut and come again. I think it's easy for me to just do them like this. I like to wash my vegetables with salt and white vinegar. Washing the vegetables in salt and white vinegar makes my vegetables feel squeaky clean. And it also removes any bacteria and soil and gets those bugs to come to the surface. Okay, next I'm going to be harvesting most of this bok choy in this container because it's trying to go to seed. And after you wash them with the salt and white vinegar, be sure to rinse them really well. That way you won't have a sodium in your dish and you won't have the vinegary taste. Y'all, it is super windy out here. The wind knocked my camera over. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get some of these greens. Okay, that's a collard green. So I'm going to get some collard greens. And I'm going to mix them in. Okay, I'm going to add some of these lacinato kale leaves to my pho. And I'm going to get some green onions. Get some green onions. These just the onion tops off of my regular onions that I have planted in the garden. I think this will be enough for my pho. Okay, I came in for a little lunch break, but I just wanted to show you all my pho. You can make your own pho at home. It'll be your version of pho. All right, let's plate it up. Okay, I gotta put the phone down because I gotta get some of this juice. Okay, it's lunchtime, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna be having some kombucha. This is my Jamaican sour kombucha that I'm gonna be having with my pho. Y'all told me it's pronounced pho. I was pronouncing it pho. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a taste. I just wanna get some, I wanna make sure I get some greens. I put some Swiss chard in here also. I harvested some Swiss chard, but I didn't get a chance to show you all because I was on the phone when I was harvesting my Swiss chard. But this is what it's looking like. I got some roast beef at the front. Got onions and peppers and some glass noodles. And then I got those greens. I got some mustard greens, some Swiss chard, and some pak choy. So delicious. I'll meet you all back in the garden. Okay, I'm back outside and I am going to reconnect my Newtry fertilizer injector. And I'm also going to run some irrigation from where I had it right here. I put this T connector right here. And then I ran the line over here to the corner of the house. And I'm running out of stuff, so I'm not going to be doing this as well as I need to right now because I'm running out. I'm running low on the landscape staples. So I have some ordered and they should be here in a few days. But in the meantime, I'm just going to try to do the best that I can with what I have. And so I'm going to run this to this area over here. And it is going to go around the corner of this house. Show you. It's going to go around this corner and behind this pot. I'm just looking at this pot. This is a pot that hydrangeas in that I have had for a while, and it did not do well last year at all. And so I don't know what I'm going to do about it this season. But it looks like some goji berries that made their way over here. So goji berries can get everywhere in your garden because birds can transport them. But back on track, I'm going to take the irrigation behind this pot. And that's not going to be that easy because I'm out here by myself right now. And so I won't be able to talk to you all while I'm doing it because I'm going to be busy watching for snakes. And this is where I'm going to take it and I'm going to bring it alongside the patio. What I'm trying to do is get it connected to these two containers that I have on my patio. It would have been nice if I had did it before I put these plants in here and I could have ran it up the bottom, but I did not do that. So we're just going to run the drip up the side and over the top. My main focus this season is make sure that these plants have some water and I don't have to come out and water them. And as you can see, I got my plants out here on the patio getting some sun, some shade, and some wind. I did water them and put some fish emulsion on them this morning. They've been sitting out here all day, and well, it's afternoon now, so they've been sitting out here, and so the water, you know, they've absorbed most of the water because the wind has been so strong. I'm gonna put in an elbow. I'm gonna connect this 1/2-inch tubing. Okay, so that was easy to connect. Okay, so I have my 1/2-inch tubing connected. And it is connected with this elbow. I'm going to add another elbow because I need this to run behind this pot. Okay, so now I got it running behind the pot. I need to make another cut, and then I need to run it down the side. And y'all, it's going good. So far, so good. I went and borrowed some landscape staples from some other areas. I don't like this little patch of grass right here. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to raise this. I'm going to put my scissors right here, raise it up, make this cut. I'm going to use another connector, which is another elbow connector. Instead of putting it on the concrete, I'm going to put it here, and then I can dig a small trench and cover it. So this 1/2-inch tubing is running now along the length of this patio. Now I'm putting another elbow right here. Gonna connect my 1/2-inch tubing. And I just need it long enough to go in front of these containers. Okay, so now I'm going to make sure that I have something on the end to shut off the flow of the water. And that is what I will use this figure 8 for. And I put it on and bend it. And then take the figure 8 back up. Make sure that the flow of the water is cut off. Okay, now I'm going to need to put a hole in my 1/2-inch tubing and connect it to my container. Okay, one is connected. Let's do the other one. Okay, so the water is dripping. And this is the other one. Okay, now I am about to hook up my Newtry fertilizer injector, and I have started with a backflow preventer and a pressure regulator. And that backflow preventer is to keep the water from flowing back into the house. Pressure regulator is to make sure that it's not too much pressure where it might cause the emitters to blow or anything like that. So now I run some water in my bucket. I got this brick sitting on top of the bucket, and this is going to hold my Newtry fertilizer injector. And this is my Newtry fertilizer injector right here. And I want the arrows turned where the water is going to be going this way. You can see the arrows pointing this way. So I will be connecting this hose to this side, and then I'll put my water hose on the other side. I'm going to connect this hose to the Newtry fertilizer injector, and this is just a regular washing machine hose that I'm using. This just makes it so much easier for me to water the garden. I was walking through the garden with watering cans, fertilizing my garden, but this makes it a whole lot easier for me. I can just turn my hose on and start watering my garden and fertilizing it at the same time. Y'all, let's fertilize the garden. Okay, y'all, I had to go back and make some minor adjustments. I ended up going back and getting my blue hose and putting on the other side, because for some reason my water hose was acting a little stripped on that fitting. So I ordered something to connect it. I'm going to get 2 females on here because this one worked fine, but my water hose did not want to go on here. It kept having water shooting out the side. So I'm going to turn it on now and make sure that there is no water leaking. This is the way I will water and fertilize today, and then when my female connectors come, then I can connect it back to my wand. Okay, and so my water and my fertilizer is coming through at the same time. But I need to get some water running to my watermelon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up some more irrigation, and I'm going to use the drip tape that I was telling you all about. I'm using my 1/2-inch tubing. I'm going to connect it to the tubing that I already have going, and then I'm going to connect some drip tape to it. This is what the drip tape looks like, and it has emitters in it also. So when I connect this, water will come out through these. When I connect, I'm going to be cutting it to this 1/2-inch tubing right here. And I'm going to connect it with this T. Then I'm going to connect another piece of tubing that's going to run over to where my watermelons are. Then I will be running this piece of 1/2-inch tubing that I just connected over to the watermelon. I'll cut it and I'll connect it with the figure 8. I'll fold the other end over. This is what's going to cut off the flow of the water on the end of the 1/2-inch tubing. I'll go ahead and punch me a hole. And I think I'm going to put my drip right here. So I'm going to go ahead and punch a hole. Okay, then I'm going to measure me a piece of drip tape. Okay, I'm going to measure me a piece of drip tape, but I've already put this closure on the end. I just folded it over, and this piece right here just slides on here. And I'll be showing you more about this later, because I will be doing this over with my squash and my pumpkins as soon as my staples get here. I'll be doing this in that area. But I've closed this off. This is going to stop the flow of the water on the drip tape. And now I'm just going to measure it, cut it, and I'm going to connect it to my 1/2-inch tubing. Okay, so the drip tape is working. I'm very happy that I do have some water running through the watermelon. So that is what my goal was for today. And I'm excited about it. So I think this was a very productive day in the garden. I think we got a lot done. Was able to harvest some greens and onions and have a very nice meal. So I hope that y'all have enjoyed the video and that you'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.